So either you already update your iPhone to iPhone 13 this year that actually come with the iOS 15 on it, or you just update your iOS to iOS 15. In this video, I'm gonna show you 15 settings that you need to change right after you install iOS 15 to your phone, right after this. Welcome to RodiBroGamer channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe if you like the content on this channel. And if you like this video as well, don't forget to use your superpower. Did I just say superpower? To just go ahead and like this video so more people can be reached, and also to help with support this channel. Also, I would like to extend here real quick a thank you for all the subscribers for the last couple videos. Thank you so much for supporting this channel to help grow, and also to help more people to know about those videos. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So iOS 15 released with a bunch of new features. There's also some privacy settings that needs to be turning on and turning off, and also some privacy settings that actually is a feature on this new iOS that's really gonna help you for people that wants to surf on the web safely, and also have your email also protected. Let's go ahead and looking into the iOS 15 settings in this video. So intelligent tracking prevention, which Apple began implementing in 2017, is a privacy-focused feature meant to make it harder for websites to track users across the web, preventing browser profiles and histories from being created. So intelligent tracking prevention does not block the ads. It simply stops websites from being able to track your browser habits without their permission. So now Apple gives you an option to hide your IP address from them. So let me show you how you can do that. Go to settings, and right here, the first thing, you go to your name. And if you do have an iCloud Plus and pay for a monthly for your storage, you go to iCloud and you go here to the private relay beta. Now this is, by the time I'm recording this video, is not yet out of the beta. So I suggest to not use it yet because they still work on it. But if you when this come out fully for you, you can toggle this on and actually will hide your IP address from browser activity in Safari. So this is a very, very good feature and a must thing that you need to turn on for your for the other websites not tracking where you're going. So, but if you don't have this Apple Store Plus that you pay monthly over here, you can go to go back to settings and go all the way down to Safari. You open Safari right here, and you gotta go here all the way down to hide IP address. And when you go over here, you click it, and you're gonna see two options right here. Right now, I already opted for from trackers. It's probably gonna be off for you. So only thing you gotta do, you just click and leave a check mark from trackers, and that will automatically right now hide the website from the other websites from where you actually going and surf on the website on Safari. All right, so the next settings have to do with your camera actually. And in iOS 15, they implement a couple things that you can actually preserve your settings on your camera, which is pretty cool. That because in iOS 14 they didn't have it. You go to settings, scroll all the way down to your camera, and you're gonna see right here preserve settings. So you're gonna go ahead and click preserve settings, and over here you have all this control settings from your camera. It means that for example, in night mode, that's something new right here, that you can now control the night mode and preserve the settings when the last time you shoot your photo. That means that it doesn't go back to automatically anymore, which was annoying in iOS 14. Now you can actually control that. So make sure your camera mode here is toggle on right there, and also over here on your night mode, make sure it's on as well. That way, every time the night mode settings is on like that, it turns off. That way it doesn't have, you don't have to turn on and off all the time. Now when you go to your camera, you can do all those things and change the way you want it in your camera right here on this screen. So that means that automatically right here in the top, when you want to shoot a night mode, it does not going to be coming back to automatically. You're gonna preserve your settings. That way you don't gonna ruin your photos every time you're shooting another photo as well. All right, so the next settings will be related to Safari that you have right down here. So when you go to Safari, you can notice that in OS 15 the toolbar is right here in the bottom. which is annoying for most people because we get used to already to be up at the top. However, if you have a phone as big as the 13 Pro Max, you're gonna see that it's kind of difficult to go all the way to the top to type right there. And then, so it is easier to be down here if you're already used to. But if you have a smaller phone and everything and you think that it's still not really good and is annoying for you, you can change it just by simply going to the website you want to go. Just go here in a double A in the corner, and over here in the top say show to top address bar. So that's what's going to happen when you click right there. It will start showing in the top like you used to. So that way you can continue using this this app just the way you wish to do, all the way to the top, stay and be in the bottom. But if you want this to change again to be in the bottom of this on this phone, you just go ahead and click it back again over there, show bottom tab bar, and it goes back to the original where the iOS 15 put it to do it. The next setting is also right here on the Safari. Is now when you go to your page right here and actually open a new page, you see that usually is all your favorites and everything. But if you scroll all the way down, you see the edit button right here. This is a new thing. When you click to edit, you can basically choose whatever you wanted to choose in your start page. And also if you toggle right here background image right here, you can see that some background that you wanted to add it. Like say if I'm gonna put this background right here to my start page, you're gonna see that when I close, you have the background for your start page, and also give you more control for you to when you start opening any browser. And you can turn off your favorites, you can turn off also series suggestions if you wanna. You can do a lot of customization right here on iOS 15. This next settings right here is have to be related also with your data and also your battery life. So if you go to settings right here and you go all the way to the privacy right down here, and you in privacy scroll all the way down, and you're gonna see analytics and improvements. You're gonna go over there and you're gonna make sure that this is off. The reason why this has to be off and is important to be off is, first of all, because you don't share anything or any analytics from your phone to Apple or to anything else, and also prevents you to use a lot more data in the background, which also prevents the battery to prolong a little bit more. So this is a very must thing to do. You may already have this off if you already switched from iOS 14 to 15, but I just wanted to show as well. If you don't, check this option right here, make sure this is off. These next settings also have to do with your battery and your data, and you have to probably want to do this. The first thing you gotta do, you gotta go to settings, and you want to go to your name right at the top. And over here, you want to go to iCloud. You click on iCloud right here, and you go to iCloud backup. When you go over here, you probably have this already on. If you don't, turn this on so you can back up all your photos and everything in the cloud. In case you lost and everything, is a very good thing to have it. But over here, backup over cell phone, you wanted to turn this off. The reason why is if they're from the sign to backup and you're over your cellular phone, let's say you still using 5G or anything like that, you will drain the data from your cell phone because it's trying to back up from a cellular instead of being a Wi-Fi. When you turn this off, it will back up every time on the Wi-Fi only. So I think this is a must thing to do it. Just turn this off. So this next settings is related to the new settings that iOS 15 brought up, which is focus. You're gonna go to settings right here, and you're gonna go scroll down in settings. You'll see focus. In this focus right here, they give you a lot of more different focus mode that you can use for. Let's say I have one for my YouTube tutorial, but I also have one for work where certain people only able to send message, or I receive a message over there. But let's go focus and do not disturb. So when you go to do not disturb mode and you go to focus status, just click over here, and over here you're gonna see share focus status. What that does is if you are on a do not disturb mode and you have somebody sending you a message to you, the person is gonna see this right here on the screen. You're gonna say like my name Rodrigo has notification silence, notify anyway. So this is something that if you have this on or in this mode and not disturb, you will share your status to the person sending message to you. If you do not want the person to know that you are not non-disturb mode, you just toggle this off and this message will not be shared with whoever is trying to send the message to you. However, if you wanna just turn on, this is a new feature on iOS 15, and I think it's pretty cool. I usually turn off, and then you can also put right here who allow notifications while you do not disturb. This next feature right here in settings is basically new in iOS 15, and it's pretty cool because you can actually have background sounds to help you sleep, rest, and focus. And it's gonna be right here in settings. After settings, you're gonna go all the way to accessibility. In accessibility, you're gonna go all the way to audio visual. You click audio visual, you're gonna see background sounds. Click over there, and over here is basically you have a background sounds that you wanna turn on and turn off when you need it. For helping before you go into sleep, or if you focus and not distracted with another noise. This is right here is the sound that come with it. Sometimes if you're going to do this for the first time, you will download first. It's not going to be a big download for those noises. You can toggle this right here, and you can turn on right here. However, if you already have this right here on your control center, you're going to look for this icon right here, click it, and it's right here. It says off, but you can turn on. And you can just choose right here which noise you want. If you want a noise of rain before you go to sleep, or ocean, dark noise help to focus, and bright noise and balanced noise over here. And you can turn on and off right here, right by clicking right there. This is new. It's pretty cool, and it's very nice to have it. So the next settings is to turn off some service locations in your phone. You probably already heard about this. If you don't, it stop it to tracking a couple of apps to be track your locations and stuff like that. It helps also to save battery on your phone if you have an older model on an iPhone as well. So you go to settings right here, and you're gonna go scroll down to privacy, and in privacy you're gonna see location settings service right in the top. You're gonna click over there, and you're gonna see right in the list of your apps and everything over here. What you are not looking for here is apps that say always. If you have a while you're using and never is fine. It's not a problem at all. I think that's the way all your apps should be. But if you have one that say always, just make sure that you toggle over here instead of being always, or like just make sure that is for example, I'm gonna show one that's over here that you can toggle always, which is going to be, let's say, Amazon, I guess. Right here they have always right there. If you have one that it say always, just make sure you put while using the app. That means they only track or only need to track your location if you have to only use the app. That way save you better as well. Okay, so this is the one of the more important that you see here. Also, the next settings, if you go back to privacy, and you're gonna see tracking right here. If you have this here turned on also, it allows to some companies or across apps and websites to track where you're going to track where you're going online and this and that. It's just to promote to get your profile from you. It's also very important to turn this off. I have my off, so that way you keep your privacy to yourself. And you also don't send any data back and forth. Also drain your battery and your data on your iPhone. This next feature is related to your email and how you receive the email on your phone. You go to settings right here, and you go scroll down all the way to mail. And over here, you're gonna go all the way to your accounts. In your accounts, you wanna go to fetch new data. What it does actually is this right here, this fetch option. It allows you, if you have an automatically right now, you will keeping bringing emails or looking for emails every single second, so you can make sure that it keeping actually getting your data running in the background, and also your battery. So if you have an automatically, you probably want to turn this to even every 15 minutes to receive email, or every 30 minutes, or every hour, or manually. Manually basically is every time that you're going to open your email and you push down, and it will launch the new emails. I always set to every 15 minutes. I didn't have any problems in battery to keep you every 15 minutes, which I use different emails. But if you want to, you definitely want to do anything besides automatically. That way save your battery and also data. Run in the background every single second, trying to see if you got a new emails. especially if you have a different emails and account. All right, this next setting right here also is something that will help you to clear up web pages that's open in the background. And if you probably like me, I usually have right now I have a 31 tabs open for web browser, and sometimes you forget to actually go over there and close it up, and it keep accumulating, and sometimes you have like a 30, 50, 60, 100, who knows more, and it keep you drain battery from your phone as well. So sometimes you know, if you want to go ahead and do one by one, sometimes you have too much and it takes too long to do that. And so one of the settings that's pretty good that you wanted to set this up is go into settings right here, go all the way to Safari, down here Safari, and you go all the way down here to close tabs. One thing that I want to mention over here in these tabs right here, you can see that you can also put the tabs in the bottom on the top like we mentioned before. You can also toggle over here the way you want it as well. So you go to close tabs right here, and over here that's when you want to close the tabs. If you leave it manually, that means that you're gonna have to go over there every time and close yourself anytime you want it. But if you want to automatically close the tabs after 1 day, after 1 week, or after a month, that will help you to control all the tabs. If you're a person that don't go back to those tabs all the time, you want to probably toggle one of those, so that way keep it deleted for you, so you don't have to go ahead and keep all those tabs open in the background. The next feature is basically a new feature for iOS 15, which allow you to track your devices if you left behind, so you can send notifications to your Apple Watch or iPhone. Just go ahead and go to and look for your Find My app in your iPhone. Just click it, and you're gonna open a map and also the devices that you own. The only thing you gotta do is just click one of your devices that you want to actually set this up. So right here, you're gonna have this notification tab. Only thing you gotta do is to click right here, notify when left behind. When it does that, it will be probably will be turned off. When you turn on, it will come with this screen right here and let you know when your device is being left behind, that you don't forget to carry with you. All right, so this next settings right here is related to your 5G iPhone. If you have an iPhone 12 Pro Max or the 13 Pro Max lineup as well, while they have a 5G, you want to make sure that you having 5G data all out and using that way you can use the most of your phone. I'm not sure if it's going to be on when you get the phone, your phone. Sometimes it's going to be on, sometimes it's going to be off. But to check it out, you're just going to go to settings. You want to go to your cell phone right here, and you want to go to cellular data options, and you want to go to data mode. Over here, you want to make sure that it's checked on allow more data on 5G. That way you can use the most of your 5G in your phone. And if you do have a 5G phone, but you do not have a 5G around you, you probably want to go to standard right here. So that way the phone doesn't push it to 5G all the time. You can drain your battery doing that as well. If you do not have around you 5G, just make sure you put standard. But if you want a 5G location that does offer that service, make sure you put it in data and 5G, and that will help you to get the most of your connection. The last settings I want to show you right here is something that Apple is going to be rolling out with the next iOS 15 updates. It probably already being out by the time you're watching this video. So this is going to be a pretty cool summary of what your phone is being accessed. It's basically a record activity, and it's very, very cool. You want to go ahead to the settings, and you want to go to privacy, and you want to go scroll down all the way to down, say record app activity. Right here, you want to make sure this is on your iPhone right now. They will roll up the activity. It's gonna be like a very customized layout here, that what your phone is being testing, what kind of data, and you're gonna have a more control what's going on in your iPhone. All right, so I hope this video really helped you with the settings on your iOS 15. Just don't forget to drop a comment below to see if that works for you. And if you'd like any videos more like this in the future, also let me know. And I will really appreciate your time to watch this video, and I'll see you on the next one.